round, I have no idea how many. Fight. Welcome to the channel, guys. I'm the Random Ducky. Welcome back to the Random Ducky channel, where today we have end credits by Daylyte. Now it says the end on the image, end credits, roll credits. So I'm assuming he's ending the beef here, or the beef has ended. Maybe they did something behind the scenes, or I don't know what. This is the only thing that I've seen come out. But if, like me, you're a Marvel fan, comic book fan even, you know one thing: the credits are not the end. Maybe we get a post-credit. I don't know. Either way, let's check this out. For you guys that are new to the channel, welcome. I'm the Random Ducky. I do music reactions. Today we're listening to Daylyte. Definitely go check him out. Go subscribe to him if you haven't done so already. 55.3k subscribers. We can boost those numbers up. I think this beef has highlighted like how lyrically on a high level, like on what level, lyrical level Daylyte is. So I am definitely excited to check out more of him. Now I gotta say, half of the tracks that he put out in the beef, like AO was okay, mixing mastering could have been a bit better. First track, I'm not gonna fucking pronounce that title, was also okay, could have been better. But the last two tracks, one of which he deleted, like took off of YouTube, down off YouTube, I couldn't find it anymore. I want to like let a friend hear, because it was the track like with sandwich image with like the annoying like that melody, that annoying fucking track. If you want to see that reaction, that is up on my channel and it will be linked in the end screen. But I'm excited. I hope he took a bit more time. I hope this track is like mixed, mastered, good. We're gonna go check. I learned one thing: I'm not gonna open the fucking description, because the last times I did that, yeah, that was not good. Either way, I'm gonna quickly drink a sip of Monster, but let's get straight into this. Also, still feedback about the setup, the overlay, everything. I'm still working on it. It's temporary. I'm like putting it together in like phases. In every phase, I just like update the overlay, stick with it until I get something to add or change. So definitely give me your feedback. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what could be better. Let me know how you prefer, because that is what I'm mostly looking for. The best way to watch these, like watch my reaction, watch the video. I don't want to put my cam on full, because then like I would take up the entire screen and I would have to like try to look and see that I won't, or leave empty space, and I don't really want to do that. So I am trying out things. Definitely let me know. But let's jump into Daylyte end credits, and I guess roll credits.
Yeah, let's get it. Hey, hey. I ain't just popping my chest. I did a lot to get my spot in the best. Me and Doc got something in common. We ain't popping the west. We went east to feast for years before the city would back us. It was hard for the skilled LA niggas to really get traction, close homies.
It's basically explaining, well, first of all, mixing, mastering, way better. That's what I meant with that. But like, I didn't expect him to like start right away. Basically saying like, we didn't get out. We just want like the West to like be better. We wanted to like put LA on the map. We wanted to like take people up. Basically him explaining, but I just wanted to quickly say like mixing, mastering, it already sounds way better. So we definitely took a bit more time for this, and it definitely paid off.
Before the city would back us, it was hard for the skilled LA niggas to really get traction, close homies. Gave us the crooked eye for rapping with pain. Conscious rap, they shut the door if you ain't snatching a chain. It affected us, dot, I can't forget.
Conscious rap, they shut the door if you ain't got the chain? If you can afford the chain, what did he say?
Skill to lay niggas to really get traction. Close homies gave us the crooked eye for rapping with pain. Conscious rap, they shut the door if you ain't snatching the chain.
If you ain't snatching the chain.
It affected us, I can't forget when they was neglecting us. They said we'll never make it. Now look who protecting us. It's the West Coast bodyguard. Physical past, show my body scars. Been through every barrel with 100 rounds. Back when it was one shot kill, wasn't no running back. Barbershops, corner stores, miss a word and you done in fact. Just spit superb. You tell your homies quiet down to rip a nerve. Before I met Soul, I made you niggas herb. Resident evil, pleasant with people. Time to snap like a schizo without a pill. Let's head to the sequel. Now this the night.
Resident Evil, pleasant with people. Again, like the multisyllable rhyme schemes. Again, with like the rhyme scheme, the vocabulary, the lyricism is like top notch. This is basically, and again, I'm like picking up like, still this right, still more general, not really going into detail, but still the storytelling, painting a picture, using an expanded vocabulary for that. Like, that's what I've come to like known Daylyte for now.
Quiet down to rip a nerve. Before I met Soul, I made you niggas herb. Resident evil, pleasant with people. Time to snap like a schizo without a pill. Let's head to the sequel. Now this the night at the Apollo.
Without a pill, let's head to the sequel. Resident Evil, pleasant with people. Like again,
time to snap
brilliant.
Like a schizo without a pill. Let's head to the sequel. Now this the night at the Apollo as I swallow your career whole. Dear Cole, tell him what I did in the studio. 300 tracks in 2 days. I'm for sure pop. Came out the booth, the whole room said he not like us. That was before that.
And that's a K-Dot reference. He not like us. They not like us. They not like us. But it's basically him saying like, I'm on a different level. I'll swallow you all. I swallow you all. Like, I'm in the studio 3 days, 200 tracks, 300 tracks, 2 days, whatever the fuck he said. I come out there and they're like, he's not like us. Like, he's on a different level. Like, don't fuck with him.
Came out the booth, the whole room said he not like us. That was before that. A human, I'm for sure not human. Got me in.
He not like us. That was before Dot. Like, they were saying that about me before Dot like made that phrase popular. Or before he was there.
A human, I'm for sure not human. Got me in tunnel vision, right in the sin. I blacked out this whole ride. You see, it's light at the end. Lux was a tough decision. I fuck with.
Tunnel vision, light at the end of the tunnel. Bruh, like again. Storytelling scheme.
Human got me in tunnel vision, right in the sin. I blacked out this whole ride. You see, it's light at the end. Lux was a tough decision. I fuck with it. Fuck you bitches. It's up, so we up the switches. Which stand. One man left when the hill was quill. I'm here.
Again, like the when he up the switches. Like, get it, cadence, pronunciation, scheme, flow. And then vocabulary. That was
got me in tunnel vision, right in the sin. I blacked out this whole ride. You see, it's light at the end. Lux was a tough decision. I fuck with it. Fuck you bitches. It's up, so we up the switches. Which stand. One man left when the hill was quill. I'm here. Killer clown, thinking that he it. Oh, it's deaf. You hear me now? No.
Killer clown, thinking that he it. Pennywise, the clown from It, the movie about the clown. Coming soon, a series about it because. Let's milk everything that's old.
Here was quill, I'm here. Killer clown, thinking that he it. Oh, it's deaf. You hear me now? Nope. Show me a quote that's stuck from one of them records. Flow in pocket, nice voice, don't beat selection. I see you. Low in the spot that gets you added to goats. It's the talent I boast. You salad with goat shreds. Gin and juice, but no beach cruiser. This is Dre and Snoop on a moped. A deli slide, all life there.
Gin and juice, no cruise. Dre and Snoop on a boat. Oh, again, like
juice, but no beach cruising.
Bars.
Snoop on a moped, a deli slide, all life there equal to zero. It all comes around to the bread when they thinking they heroes. I chop cheesy thoughts, your sleazy cloth cut from a rinse rag. I watch you easy, ruthless, my plot beneath me, proofread. Goofy time to get spooky, see what sun about. Light still outside, they running out. Homes got ghosts and it ain't a haunted house. What y'all debating? All the bait I gave you for.
Got ghosts, but it ain't a haunted house. Again, guys, for those that haven't watched previous like reactions to Daylyte and anything, everything that has to do with like the beef and references and referencing things that happened, like most of it will like go over my head because this beef is my first time reacting, really listening to any of these rappers that are participating in it. So I am just here for like good new music, and flow-wise, scheme-wise, beat-wise even. Like he said, like good beat, like good flow, good cadence, good pocket, all that. That's what I'm here for. That's what he's bringing.
This is Dre and Snoop on a moped, a deli slide, all life there equal to zero. It all comes around to the bread when they thinking they heroes. I chop cheesy thoughts, your sleazy cloth cut from a rinse rag. I watch you eat.
I chop cheesy thoughts, sleazy cloths. Again, like rhyme scheme, multi-syllables, like on point lyrically.
It all comes around to the bread when they thinking they heroes. I chop cheesy thoughts, your sleazy cloth cut from a rinse rag. I watch you easy, ruthless, my plot beneath me, proofread. Goofy time to get spooky, see what sun about.
Goofy time.
Outside, they running out.
Goofy time to get spooky. Goofy as in like meals, but also goofy as in being whack.
I chop cheesy thoughts, your sleazy cloth cut from a rinse rag. I watch you easy, ruthless, my plot beneath me, proofread. Goofy time to get spooky, see what sun about. Light still outside, they running out. Homes got ghosts and it ain't a haunted house. What y'all debating? All the bait I gave you for conversation, karma bacon it.
Y'all debating all the bait I gave you for conversation. Yeah, first of all, rhyme scheme, dope bar. Rhyme scheme, flow, right? Like, but also like I'm giving you bait. Like you're taking the bait and you're sparking conversation, and who's benefiting from it? Me.
And it ain't a haunted house, what y'all debating. All the bait I gave you for conversation. Karma bacon, they hate, shade throwing, but stalling Ray-Bans. Glasses, all these niggas like black and they flow mulatto. Call their lay shade. Brooklyn clown on the ground, laid Harlem shaking. Double barrel aim, I won't spare a name.
Brooklyn flow on the ground, lay Harlem shake it. Harlem shake as then, but also Harlem, neighborhood of New York. Damn, I had to think for that for a second. New York, same as Brooklyn. Harlem, shake it up maybe.
Bacon, they hate, shade throwing, but stalling Ray-Bans. Glasses, all these niggas like black and they flow mulatto. Call their lay shade. Brooklyn clown on the ground, laid Harlem shaking. Double barrel aim, I won't spare a name. They're the game, go back in this place. I thank you, Joey. Grateful for this new space you created. AZ, King, Ray, Coyotes, Lip Hop, and K-Boy. Oh, hitter, we did that. Jag, we did that. Slid on niggas with box and hard raps. Big smoke, this the cigar pack. Put hands and feet on niggas, cigars back. Can't cop out now, we set a hard trap. I'm in it for the long run. I'm Michael Johnson. Boy got AIDS, oh, he was Magic Johnson. Son of bitch, 6'9" had y'all tucked in a ditch. The NY sound was up.
Hey, like he was Michael, like he was Magic Johnson. Name dropping, all having again paying homage.
We set a hard trap. I'm in it for the long run. I'm Michael Johnson. Boy got AIDS, oh he was Magic Johnson. Son of bitch, 6'9" had y'all tucked in a ditch. The NY sound was up.
There's one name that I don't ever want to hear in my life again. It's fucking 6ix9ine. I don't know who's talking about 6ix9ine the rapper, 6ix9ine sex position, 6ix9ine ooh 6ix9ine thing. I fuck it all. Gotta choose my words carefully.
I'm Michael Johnson. Boy got AIDS, oh he was Magic Johnson. Son of bitch, 6'9" had y'all tucked in a ditch. The NY sound was up for the fishes.
Son of a bitch, 6ix9ine had y'all tucked in a ditch. Oh, he's talking about the rapper who, like, I'm not even gonna go into fucking detail about it. Like, never again.
Son of bitch, 6'9" had y'all tucked in a ditch. The NY sound was up for the fishes. The ruler's back, or you the man, Joey? Today I crown you the king of New York for taking that stand, Joey. You really took the fade when all of us a brave man. NY made man. It should say immortal when your grave land. Big stepper, figure they needed this. Oh, this fit.
Yeah, big stepper, like the Kendrick, Mr. Morale and Big Stepper. But also he speaks to Joey and he's saying like, I applaud you for standing up. Like, you stand up, like, it's really good. Like, been big stepping, but I believe it's like
taking that stand, Joey. You really took the fade with all of
taking that stand. You really took. You really took the film with all the brave men and why made men.
It should say immortal when your grave land. Big
And then it doesn't say immortal when you grave land. Like, that's a bar.
was a brave man and why made man. It should say immortal when your grave land. Big stepper, figure they needed this. Oh, this feeling they deleted this. Elite exists in ways hoping that we delete. They feed the streets, low bar rapping, so we don't tap into that fourth wall thought. They double speaking right in front of us. Of course, we all fought for every hood story. Paid in full, menace to society. Boys in the hood, the play will pull. The mind right in Jersey Drive. I'm still whipping them without dissing. Kids, listen, this is just my real mission. Came to the game to show you.
Like, the flow is going on here, the rhyme scheme, cadence. I'm more caught up in that and less like processing the actual lyrics, but it's like making references, tying it all together, I feel like.
Speaking right in front of us, of course we all fought for every hood story. Paid in full, menace to society. Boys in the hood, the play will pull. The mind right.
They made it through every hood story. Say, boys in the hood. Again, I think that's a reference to like the movie.
Story paid in full, menace to society. Boys in the hood, the play will pull. The mind right in Jersey Drive. I'm still whipping them without dissing. Kids, listen, this is just my real mission.
I'm still whipping them without dissing. Like, I'm not dissing them, and like I just pointed out, like flow, rhyme scheme, I'm still whipping them.
Right in Jersey Drive, I'm still whipping them without dissing. Kids, listen, this is just my real mission. Came to the game to show you the real vision. Marvelous, gargles, brainwashing lane. They got us in plain sight, stain.
Came to the game, showed you the real vision, marvelous, Marvel, vision, character in Marvel. That may not really be what he meant, but that's what I'm picking up. Like, we had some dope, like, showing off skill here, which, like, you've already done that.
To show you the real vision. Marvelous, gargles, brainwashing lane. They got us in plain sight, staining each other when we should be hanging together. East Coast versus the West.
They got us against each other, like saying each other. Well, we should be hanging with each other. Like, we should, like, unite instead of divide. Instead of fight.
Staining each other when we should be hanging together. East Coast versus the West Coast. The clan got their own coast and we ain't want no smoke. None of us. Shouts to Khalid Muhammad.
East versus West Coast. The clan got their own coast.
Staining each other
Fuck
when we
y'all.
should be hanging together. East Coast versus the West Coast. The clan got their own coast and we ain't want no smoke. None of us. Shouts to Khalid Muhammad. This shit is bigger than rhyming, I promise. Land where we walking to. Malcolm Martin with all our crews. Trayvon Martin, Steez, you marching too. I figure we call it truth, then we all the truth. And let them analyze what made up story gave us glory. This what they worry about. I tricked them with.
Let them analyze what made up story gave us glory. Again, like, the flow, the scheme here. Vocabulary as well.
And let them analyze what made up story gave us glory. This what they worry about. I tricked them with the beat plate. And now we on a sweepstakes. Dummy ball and filet mignon 3 plates. The reactors can replay. We drop some.
Filet mignon. Like, again, the words that he's using. As my phone keeps popping off. Like, what the fuck is going on? Nothing important, then I don't fucking care. I'm listening to some good ass fucking scheming, rhyming, flowing. Leave me alone.
I figure we call it truth, then we all the truth and let them analyze what made up story gave us glory. This what they worry about. I tricked them with the beat plate. And now we on a sweepstakes. Dummy ball and filet mignon 3 plates. The reactors can replay. We drop so much shit, they gonna be weeks late.
And the reactors and the replay, like, we're cashing in. Basically, like, we've all fought each other, we've all shown off what we got, we gained new followers, new listeners, new fans because of it. We gained money from it because we all got to monetize, we got people reacting. We got money from that, we got plays, we get tracks. Like, we all profited from this. Like, either way, whoever wins, lose, we all benefited. Nobody, like, really lost anything.
This what they worry about. I tricked them with the beat play. And now we on a sweet.
Also, like, I tricked them with the beat play. Now we on the sweepstakes. again, like,
I tricked them with the beat
scheme.
plate. And now we on a sweet stakes. Dummy ballin', fillet me on 3 plates. The reactors can replay. We drop so much shit, they gon' be weeks late. Infinity War take for the street play.
We dropped so many shit, they're gonna be weeks, but yeah, I know. I even tagged you in my description being like, dude, take a fucking break. Like, 5 seconds. But then also, an Infinity War, as in a war that will go on infinitely, but also Infinity War, Avengers, Marvel, Vision in Infinity War, if you haven't seen it yet, spoilers, dude, it's been 5 years? 6 years? 7 years? God, I'm getting old. Fuck, I don't even know. Like, Infinity War, where Vision was like the last stone we needed, the last battle was to protect Vision. Again, referencing back to that Vision, marvelous, now Infinity War. See, even there, like, lines between them and still like picking which words.
Infinity War take for the street play. Had shit for the rappers and the DJ. A new case. People living in shacks had the screw face. I see y'all, thank you, I love you. All of the bloggers.
And I was shouting out like,
Infinity War take for the street play. Had shit for the rappers and the DJ. A new case. People living in shacks had
people living in shacks.
the screw face.
As screw-faced, so shack, screw-face, to reactors.
Shit for the rappers and the DJ. A new case. People living in shacks had the screw face. I see y'all, thank you, I love you. All of the bloggers balling, calling each other. All of the podcasters mobbing for supper. All off our hard work. Look how God worked. We fed the streets when they needed that the most, and we can boast about the shit for a lifetime.
Holy crap, dude! I should move at the bottom. Oh, fucking hell, bruh! I gotta take that all the way back. That is fine genius. But basically, he's really closing it off. Like, these really are end credits. Thank you to you. Thank you to you. You did that. You did that. Thank you. Thank you. Shout out to you and you. He's basically like really rolling the credits. Truly rolling the credits. Like ending this beef in a way that like we almost never see beef, and like truly someone coming out and saying like, this was fun, we all won some, we all lost some, we all had fun, we all benefited from it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank my competitors, thank the reactors, thank the like bloggers, DJs, the fans, thank everyone. But like the way he was scheming there, flowing, rhyming, insane.
The reactors can replay. We drop so much shit, they gon' be weeks late. Infinity War take for the street play. Had shit for the rappers and the DJ. A new case. People living in shacks had the screw face. I see y'all, thank you, I love you. All of the bloggers balling, calling each other. All of the podcasters mobbing for supper. All off our hard work. Look how God worked. We fed the streets when they needed that the most, and we can boast about the shit for a lifetime. Hey, D1 is Christ time. God said light shine. I made to do it. No slave to who is in charge. I engraved the ruin, something new in the book of hip-hop said.
Oh, no slave to who is in charge. Independent, basically. Oh, damn.
The shit for a lifetime. Hey, D1 is Christ time. God said light shine. I made to do it. No slave to who is in charge. I engraved the ruin, something new in the book of hip-hop. Set the stage, I promise a new day, the age of the consciousness. Jamal, I got us liquidate devastation. I mastered all my crazy thoughts with sensory deprivation. Took mountain heights with pyramids.
I mastered all my crazy thoughts with sensory deprivation. Still, he's still like, how does he write? Does he just like throw a dictionary against the wall and then the first word he sees is like, okay, need to incorporate like vocabulary again, like to make everything sound smooth, flow so good, rhyme so good, like to make everything, because certain parts of like previous bit felt like it was one smooth sound with a few pauses, while like being like 5-6 sentences. To do that, like need to like really reach sometime for words, synonyms, things that could mean the same or almost mean the same, or just sound good and adjust a bit just to like make it that smooth. But fucking pays off.
Set the stage, I promise a new day, the age of the consciousness. Jamal, I got us liquidate devastation. I mastered all my crazy thoughts with sensory deprivation. Took mountain hikes through pyramids. I learned how to blink or two. History comes as text format. You see what the Inca do. Ride. Guns pre or decrease. We did it all without them bleeding the streets. We did it all without us feeding they beasts. We put our feet in the seats of the plans they had to dumb us down in summer now. The sun still set on the east.
That's the most important thing. We did it all without blood in the streets. Like, we did a beef, we came at each other, we kept it on the beat. We like kept it on the beat, not the street. Like, this is how you do it. This is hip hop. That's basically like his ending speech. Like, this is hip hop. We gave you a good example of how it did. It began, it went, and now it ends. Nice. No, I hope there's a reference coming to that. Like, no beef in the street, no shootings, no violence, no threats, no lawsuits. Looking at you, Drake. I think that's it.
Dumb us down in summer now. Without us feeding they guns pre or decrease. We did it all without them bleeding the streets. We did it all without us feeding they beasts. We put our feet in the seats of the plans they had to dumb us down in summer now. The sun still set on the east. It's light.
Ooh, the sun still set on the east. Nice. That's like a perfect line to end this track, this beef with. Yeah, that was... I think that's gonna be it, probably. Again, this was better mastered, better, like, rapping, lyrical, vocabulary, flow, pocket, like, nothing to say there, but I think the faults we also need to, after a beef, we need to, like, take a moment and learn from it. What we can learn from this beef, as I just put up this screen to make it nice, what we can learn from this beef is quality over quantity. Like, it's really cool, mind-blowing, also fucking annoying and tiring that you dropped 4 tracks in the span of like 24, 36 hours. I want to say 24, but I think it just went over that. It's cool. But make sure that your tracks are properly mastered, especially in a beef where it is really important, if we listen to it, that we can understand the punches and jabs that you are dealing. So take the time, make sure. I'd rather have like the melody and the beat be a bit lower than it has to be than higher. Same for the vocals. I would like them to like be more understandable. That track, and you deleted it, so obviously you saw it yourself, but also the track before, track after. There were notable issues with the mixing and the mastering, with the production of the track, not with the lyricism, not with the writing, with the production. So it could be that you're like writing faster than the production could follow, but that is something like in a beef, you can be making mistakes like that, because that will cost you. Like, I'm not here to, because I don't know like half of the things in this beef. I don't know what it's about, but I gotta say, like, in regards to like the tracks that have been put out and the quality of the tracks in total, you're not the winner. This was like the best thing in the beef that I heard, apart from the first one. But if we have to believe Joey from his diss track, then like you knew the first one like almost 2 months in advance, so you had time to prepare to make a video. The tracks in between the first and the last, production wasn't at the level it should be, and that's a shame. There were still good tracks, they were still good lyrically, but like what was good about Drake Kendrick beef is every track was like a track on an album. Every track they brought out, they were all good. The production, everything was up to the standards that it had to be, even beyond that. giving it longevity after the beef, which is important. But if in this case, like the beef ended, was about different things, like you can't really compare apples and oranges, but like you can compare like different fruits for like the things. This analogy is going a bit too far. If you get my point, like they always say you can't compare apples and oranges, but they have something in common. They are fruits. Those have certain like characteristics. You can compare the general things about that. So that is what I'm doing here with the beefs. But like there are a few tracks of this in my playlist. AO, the first one, I'm still not gonna fucking pronounce the title. Ray Vance's GoldenEye is in there. Like those are tracks that are good, but you're not gonna get a track out of this that will like pop off, like not like us, Euphoria, 616 even. Family Matters a little bit, because I gotta give it, like, it's a good track. Not good as a diss toward Kendrick, but it was a good track in general. I'm not gonna have that. What I'm assuming is they're gonna take this fame, they're gonna start dropping. They have new music probably ready. He may have hinted at it by saying like 2 days, 3 days in the booth, 200, 300 tracks done or recorded. Like we may get like drops, we may get lead up to an album, like them riding like the being known and the like fame, to put it in those words, that they got from this beef. So I think it's more of that. It was a fun time, but you could have done this over like a week or 2 weeks. Give every track enough time to be finished, because that's the way it goes in a beef. Like Daylyte, your tracks, production-wise, were a little bit lackluster sometimes, and you were the guy that was dropping like 2 tracks before the other person could drop again. So that is like, take your time a little bit more. After all, it was a good beef, it was enjoyable. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you've checked out the tracks. Let me know what you guys thought. Let me know who won. As always, fill me in with information, nothing else, information about the beef. If you want, I don't even need it. I just came here to enjoy the tracks. For now, I've been the Random Ducky. This was Daylyte with end credits. I just gotta say, roll credits. Take care of yourself. Take care of others. If you like my videos, consider subscribing. Consider checking out more content. You're always welcome here. If you're ever struggling with anything, be sure to reach out in the comments. There's always people like on this channel in the comments that want to help and lift up other people. But the most important thing is you are never alone. So take care of yourself, take care of others, stay chill, stay vibing, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.